Members, is that agreeable?
I don't know
Okay.
what addition Mitch wanted to give us. Maybe it could be useful.
Mitch, you had a legal perspective? Or it was,
okay.
Okay, fine. Now, members, can we
just transition from that point so that it doesn't go on record that the release of funds for counties on 25th of June is a good thing.
Project.
I'm saying we should create
no. For the record, it's not a good thing.
It's
because
not.
You have a cash disbursement schedule.
Yes.
It's just a progressive improvement.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. So that Canada does not leave this place saying, we have done very well, and the Treasury is doing extremely badly.
Because also, Chair, you have to appreciate when the OAG is doing, it's also about assessment of budgetary performance.
Yeah.
So it must be captured based on that. And since you want to be the governor, those are timelines that you must be very careful.
Yeah, and I want the Treasury, when I'm governor, I want the Treasury to follow the disbursement schedule, because it's not a
correct.
It's not a suggestion.
Because Chair, under Article 219, when money is appropriated by Parliament, it should be released in unduty. And you remember in the last session, we were with the Senator Governor and Dulo, and Wabu, of course, and Maruma. We had to sanction CS Ukuri Atani over the same issue of not following the cash disbursement. So the Constitution applies. I wish these are the Constitution Council of Governors should be discussing, as opposed to gossip. So it would have moved very reliably on policy issues, Chair. I think that is what
I think I'm in agreement that the cash disbursement schedule is not a suggestion, it is law. Yes. We usually spend time, we usually vote for it, and vote by delegation, isn't it? Yes. We vote by delegation, it is not a suggestion. So that is, those are some of the things that we need to partner as the governors and the Senate to ensure that they are observed. Getting your money on 25th of June, while it looks like an improvement, is still not good enough. It's still not good enough. You need to get your money early so that you are able to do proper cash flow planning and management.
Chair, help us also with grants. We get grants the last day of the financial year, the last day.
Okay, if you also show the willingness to account, we will be also robust in pushing for expenditure and release of grants.
That's why we are here, Chair.
Okay, so let's proceed.
Yeah, and I think also I want to add on is that the issue of not equitable, there is this fund, Article 204. We have had a problem with the equalization fund. It's also still a bigger problem that we still need to have a conversation that we can go forward. And I agree, the more they account for it, the faster we do our job.
We push, we push for more. Because again, if you look at equalization fund, sometimes you find that the National Treasury reduces it at will.
And you remember when she was our whip, she was very ferocious in demanding for accountability with the Governor Lee then. So she understands where we are coming from. I
still am.
Okay, fine. So now let's go back to the audit report. There are HR issues there, which we'll ask the Auditor General to keep an eye on, particularly the real fiscal responsibility index, the 1/3 basic salary rule, the payment of salaries outside IPPD, and this one is a grave matter because the Cabinet this week asked the DCI to look into payroll fraud across all government entities. I don't know whether it applied to county governments, but I think that is something that needs to go to county governments as well. Payroll fraud is a serious matter in government at all levels. I'm not sure what explanation was given for the 1,457 employees who are paid outside IPPD system. Governor, would you give just a quick, yes?
Sorry, so, at the time we didn't have everybody in the system, but we since have. We now have everybody in the system and nobody's paid outside of IPPD. At time it took a long time to even get numbers, but now, what are they called, numbers? Payroll numbers. Yeah, but now we are okay and everybody, 100% of our employees in Nakuru County are paid within the system.
Okay, so as you establish the true cost of compensation of employees, please have a look at that. Mark?
Chair, I just want to bring to your attention the fact that the office has conducted a special audit on payrolls for the 47 counties, and those reports have been transmitted to the Senate for your consideration. Thank you, Chair.
Chair.
Thank you. Senator Cherargei?
I don't know how Governor will take this. It is going to be very controversial.
Please address the chair.
The chair,
it is the chair to weigh the weight of the matters.
Chair, and I have tremendous respect for Governor. She knows that. Chair, I notice, you know, they say Nakuru ni Kenya ndogo, and we appreciate that. But I notice over 80% of the delegation comes from one ethnic community. Yet we know Nakuru has the highest number of other ethnic composition as per the NCIC Act of not ethnicizing or dominizing a county. So, Governor, is this a reflection of the entire workforce? What can you give us to give that assurance? Because I know there are a number, I don't want to name specific tribes, but how is it? Because, Chair, this 42% of payment that you do in terms of labor, which assurance are you giving us? Because I know that has been a teething problem for some time, especially in your county because of its unique nature of composition, which is not homogeneous, where everybody would want to have a share, to be a CEC, a CEO, to work with the county government.
Okay, that's the reason why I wanted the matter be processed through the chair. When we started the meeting, we had introductions, and the directions I gave was name and designation, not ethnicity. It is therefore not possible to establish the ethnic composition of the delegation. We therefore proceed back to the audit report.
Chair, unless you are new in Jerusalem, I don't know.
I don't know. By looking at you, I might think you are South Sudanese.
No, Chair, but the fact that I have introduced my name, you know who I am or where I come from. My
Order.
Maybe the governor can choose either to answer or not.
No, I do not want us to get into that conversation.
we won't.
I do not want us to go into that conversation.
Well, the senator can answer.
That conversation
Like she is ready.
can be dealt with. Senator Tabitha, that conversation can be dealt with in the committee chaired by Senator Chute. Let's come back to the numbers.
Sorry, Chair, just because it was mentioned, and that's such a serious
Is it the
position
question that I have disallowed?
No, I was just going to say that we have appeared previously before the committee chaired by Senator Chute, and Nakuru has, the last 2 years, been ranked as #1 in the most ethnically diverse county. So our numbers speak for themselves, and it is a reflection of of small Kenya and what the county looks like.
Okay, so we shall make reference to your submissions before Senator Chute's committee. Let's deal with avoidable costs incurred on court decrees. Let's deal with money. Auditor General. Avoidable costs incurred on court decrees. I think that's on page 7 on the certificate.
Yeah, that's number 5 under lawfulness.